Good morning, guys. We're here in Star Trek Online. So you can see we're loading in. And, just trying to, get set up for the morning. Hope everybody's having a good start to their Saturday. Trying to pull up, bear with me a moment as I try to pull up the chat here on my phone. Probably, there we go. So, that way I can kind of keep track of you guys at the same time as I'm streaming. Oh, no, chat didn't come up. So, there we go. Alright. So, I'm just going to be doing some dailies today, guys, and possibly doing some queues, farming. Going over some basic some basic endgame stuff here in Star Trek Online because I'm still doing all of my reputations. The summer events still going on, even though it's kind of winding to a close. And yeah. So there we go. And let's go do this real quick. I'm on the engineering tune today because I'm kind of maining this character right now. I enjoy playing an engineer. It's always been my favorite department in Star Trek. There's a lot of people who play Star Trek Online just because Star Trek. And so yeah, I mean, basically casual players, which is cool. But once you hit in-game, that's kind of a detriment because it gets grindy. And as soon as I finish these race courses, I'll show you what's the reason behind why I say that. Turn this way. Basically, Star Trek Online is a free-to-play MMO like most other things. It kind of ends up being a little pay-to-win as the final tier of starships. You get at the very end of the game there are ways to get some of them for free, like the summer ship and some of the other special event ships are tier 6. So you do have access to tier 6 ships as a free-to-play character, and you can convert dilithium ore into refined dilithium and convert that into Zen. And then either convert the Zen into keys or just stockpile the Zen and buy a ship. You know, whatever you need to do. There we go. Let's go back this way. Sorry for staring at the sun, guys, but it's going to be the fastest way back. I'm going to mute the mic here for a sec because I need to cough. So I'm going to do that. So.
The limited time rewards have ended. You can still seek out artifacts.
But yeah,
only for the standard payout.
So Endgame, you need like, that's the summer event ship there, the Voragon Rinkodan Carrier. It's a really cool looking ship. I've played with it some. I like the way it looks. I kind of like the way it flies. I don't have a super good spec for it at the moment. I don't have a whole lot of traits for it. I do have some duty officers that would affect it, so I should probably be using them if I do fly it. But yeah, anyways, let's do a quest here since I've got a. I already did a rep quest for this for today, didn't I? Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay, so I go here, and there go those 40 vouchers I just got, right? And then see what I need most here. I'm good on the car marks for the moment. I'm good on Delta marks for the moment. I could probably use some more Terran marks, but I can get that out of a queue. If I'm gonna continue to fly, you know what, I'm gonna go with Omega marks, honestly, because I'd like to build some Omega stuff through the reputation system. Let's go put these in the bank. I did get this today. This is a perfect roll for the box. Crit severity ×2. And since they're heavy cannons, they have 10% crit severity built into them. So yeah, it's ridiculous. I also got that damage ×2 biomolecular disruptor turret. So friggin' ridiculous there. Oh, let me open this because I don't want to open it in space. So that's not bad. I'm not gonna PvP ever. So yeah. And for now, I don't plan on running any of the competitive queues. I might in the future, but for right now, I don't plan to. I do want to ask a serious question. Is that I went ahead and moved a copy of this character over to the Triple Test server on Thursday. Because the server was down for maintenance, and it seemed like a good time to just move over there and see what's up. So I moved this character over there. Just put a copy over there on the on that server, and I may go over there and do some testing for like how I want to build out some of my ships and stuff. Would you guys want me to do some videos of that or what? Because I'm still kind of new to shipbuilding. Anyways, I said I'd show you guys why the end of the game gets kind of grindy, so let me do that. Okay, so you hit 60, right? And at 50, you'll open up the reputation system. All of these start, like the event faction here, at 0. You max them out at 5. They will give you ground traits at each tier, space trait, ground traits at each odd tier, space traits at each even tier. Some of the situation and whatnot, and then once you unlock tier 5 finally, they give you an active that you can use here in your traits thing. So you'll have these sitting here as you level up, and you kind of just stare at them empty until you hit 50. But then you can unlock them and you can mix and match what you want. And then you get your actives. We have 4 reputations right now maxed out, so I'm using the Dyson active. When you're low health, you get a damage resistance and damage buff, and it looks like a heal over time. So it gives you a massive damage resistance buff, a large damage buff, and a heal over time. So you get 28.4 heal health every 2 seconds. You get a 33% damage output for all damage, and 1,000 damage resist for 20 seconds. Not terrible. Very not terrible. The quantum singularity manipulation is kind of cool. That is what that's called. Let me mouse over it down here so a pop-up comes up. You get plus 100 to all of your science stats in space, because that's the only space ability right now that I have. After 3 seconds, your ship cloaks for 5 seconds, and you can still shoot stuff, so it reduces your threat. Definitely pretty cool. You've got for the Omega reputation, you've got a medical nanite cloud. It'll heal everybody nearby, and then if you have your bridge officers, your buffs that are down near you, it could possibly pick them up. If anybody has any of the Borg exposes or assimilation, any of the Borg assimilations, or that they have an expose effect on them, it gets rid of that too. And it's instant. I can't use it here on Ryza. If I was in our space dock, I could. If I was on ESD or Drazana Station, yeah, you can use it there. This is for the Delta Concussive Tachyon emission, I believe is what it's called. Yeah. Basically, it's a 30-meter pulse that just drains shields. Decent. Space and ground traits basically mirror each other. So for Delta, you get an flat armor penetration plus 10, 5% run speed, which is kind of nice but not great. Reactive healing accelerator is actually decent, but I don't use it right now. You know, applies in specific circumstances. Whenever you're crit, you heal 42.6 hit points per second for 5 seconds. Not terrible. Rending shots. 1% critical shots per shot for 20 seconds. So it's a stacking crit chance buff. Which, I mean, I guess technically that's better than this one. The flat 4, because that one stacks. Meh, but only stacks 1 second. Energized nanites receive 5% of your outgoing damage as healing, so you basically get a vampire like health leech, which is cool. That's why I equipped it. That's from these are from the Iconian rep here. I haven't played around with them yet. This is from the Lucari rep. You get a critical hit, you knock your target's weapon offline. Slippery target grants you immunity to control effects, disable knockback, stuff like that, which is cool. It's from the Terran, I think, so you get a resistance rating there, you get a close quarters combat, which gives you a melee damage and run speed buff. 5% chance for energy weapon and 33% chance for melee weapons to do 9.8 electrical damage, 50% shield penetration per second, and minus 33% run speed for 10 seconds. So not terrible. When dropping below 30% health, this will trigger a cloaking device. Not terrible, not terrible. And then you got identifiable vulnerability from Nucara, which is you ignore shields. Dominable from Nucara, more health. Emergency health is kind of or emergency fix is kind of cool. 1 to 100% chance to trigger a heal over time and gain shield resistance when critically hit. And of course we have our, medical nanites. Generate 1% of your health every 3 seconds while you're on the ground, which is not bad. Ego weapon proficiencies, increase your energy and melee passive damage. 5% all energy weapons, 10% melee, so you can do that with that other one up there. The close quarters combat specialist. You can really jack somebody up. And then regenerative shield augmentation, you know, just basically the same thing as the medical nanos, but for shield. You get a graviton pulse thing, 5% chance to deal kinetic damage with 100% shield penetration to your weapons at ground combat. This damage is doubled versus Borg. Also slows down how quickly Borg can adapt to your weapons on the ground. 5% chance, 90 kinetic damage with 100% shield penetration. Double damage versus Borg. Very cool. It's kind of the reason I want the competitive set though, is so that they have a pistol that the Borg can adapt to. Very cool. Oh yeah, I did, would have made that, wouldn't I have? Yeah. Anyways, lethality is your passive buff. Enhanced personal shield, you know, 10% max personal shield. Reactive shielding, when you're critically hit, you gain a bunch of shields. Disabling strikes, you knock down your opponent, yada yada yada. Temporal flux conditioning, yeah, good stuff. Let's take a look here. And that's why it gets grindy. I mean, you've got the reputations there. You can only refine up to 8,000 dilithium a day, which sucks so bad. Because the reps, when you get them to rank 5. Here, let me. They'll give you usually something pretty special. Do 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 do. Okay, so yeah. Am I still using assault training, really? Am I still using the assault weapon? Yeah, I am, okay. Sorry about that, guys. We're gonna beam up. We're still flying Raketion Escort, if you hadn't, in case you missed it on the first loading screen there. It's a nice escort, I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to leave the system. Oh yeah, when they did Lighting 2.0, they broke the day-night cycle here. Because I guess what they did is they made a bunch of nodes to detect how the light comes in and scatter it, whatnot, and well, it doesn't work if there's, you know, the sun's down, so. See here, no Khitomer that's in the Delta Quadrant, so there we go. So, the other thing, aside from that being grindy as all hell, you've got the R&D system here. So you need to get everything to 15 so you can start making your good stuff, like your conductive RCSs. If you manage to get the Aegis officer, you can start creating the Aegis set. Which, to be honest, is not a terrible set. If you get your cannons up, oh excuse me, you get your cannons up, you can make omnidirectional cannons. Or not cannons, but omnidirectional beams or wide arc cannons have a 90-degree firing arc, which is nice. Get your shields up. There's a shield that you can overcap to let everybody else know, hey, that guy over there is shooting at me. But I'm gonna try and capture him, so you guys can come and port the shit out of me. Okay, so yeah. You got that, you got the Admiralty system, you've got, so you got your dailies that you gotta do if you have the marks for them. So if you have the marks, do dailies. Why am I over here? What the shit? Drinking out of cups? No way. Not me. Let me see if anything's going on here in the game. Looks like we're streaming pretty healthy still, which is good. And see if anything else is good. Okay. We'll see what's going on here. Looks like somebody may be watching out there, so if you're watching, good morning. Let's say just kind of dinking around this morning, not really doing much. Why did I come to Delta again? I think I was gonna go try and do Time and Tide, but that's a really dumb idea in this particular ship because I'm not used to flying it, and it's not the best fit. The thing is, as far as fitting this ship, I fit it fairly okay. I really did. I fit it out with cannons, but instead of like these pulse generators, I should have probably used a locator or an exploiter for extra crit damage or severity. Since it's a cannon build, probably crit chance. Just to more or less get some. But yeah. There we go. Let's see how fast it takes the queue to pop. I'm gonna say 5, 4, 3, 2, and it should pop any second now. I guess not. Well, let's go this way then. Probably should have done the one in like the Sol system. There we go. But yeah, I was just chillaxing today, and I'm actually surprisingly tired. I had a small medical issue. I still need to get some advice on from somebody at some point, but yeah. Keep me kind of off the stream yesterday, and in addition to having to run a bunch of errors. Or not errors, but errands. No, not errands, errands, okay? And, do that, do that, do that, hit my scatter valley. And he melted. Go this way. Ooh, that looks nice. There we go, get our shields back up a bit. Here we are, come on up. And we'll let our power levels regen a bit. There we go.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Yeah, Miracle Worker. I didn't mean to fly into the ship there, but anyways. And there we go, that's all done. And the big guy comes in. I think since I changed the fit a little bit on this ship, well, I didn't change the fit, I changed the bridge officers. But, yeah. Do that, and there we go. And we'll come in a bit hot here.
0047,
There we go. There we go. And I'm just gonna sit here. And if that fucking energy ball comes near me, I'm gonna do this. Oh, damn. There we go. And let's back up, and we'll take our million marks. It wasn't much, but it was enough. Sec here a moment, guys. But yeah, I'm kind of learning how to do this with cannons because a firing arc on them is like terabad. Like massive amount of damage, massive amount of crit D. I mean, cannons love the D, but crit D is what crit severity is called in this game. Let's see here, and there we go. We got a box full of R&D materials. Not really full, but decent amount of R&D materials. Do, 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 do. I think my favorite way to see somebody leave a hangout recently was a buddy of mine was in a Google Hangout with another friend of mine, and literally it was, hey, do you have anything to say before you go? And it was, yeah, get Steam, cuck. And I couldn't help but like laugh. I laughed at that for hours. But yeah, I don't think I'm doing too bad DPS wise. I'm still learning how to, like I said, maneuver and position for cannons. It's definitely harder to do for being asleep for a couple hours. I would have done it later for Board Cube when she was actually powering up. I thought she had tested at least once, so you know, you're right, she's got to test it with her where she crashes. Yeah, it was an ISS agent. He seemed kind of roleplay-y, but I wasn't gonna roleplay with him. I'm just like, yeah. I stopped and got a cup of coffee and I only had them put 2 sugars in it, see? Because everybody needs a puppy occasionally. Or a puppy. Or a kitty or something, you know. Because I don't think they need another puppy and I don't want anything that kind of big running around the house. I actually want you to take outside, but yeah. That's everything. You can do it without bleach, it's just harder. The internet, where religions go to die. What we need, honestly, is Yep, this is gonna take a while, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys, because I seem to kind of be zoning in and out and falling asleep, and I think the last thing you guys want to hear is me snoring into my microphone here, so I do want to say y'all have a good morning, and you know, you guys want any tips or tricks, I'll do what I can. I've been watching a dude on YouTube called Timberwolf for tips, and so I've learned a lot from him. There's a Reddit called Stow Builds, I think, STO Builds, for ship builds. That's a good place to go. The STO Wiki, STO Academy for the skill thing, because it's a free-to-play character. You get one shot at this. I think no, I don't even have my free retrain token anymore. If you want a retrain token, it is 300 Zen. Each Zen is a penny, so it is $5 or $3, excuse me, for a respect token to respect your character. I really want to respect this character, but I do not have $3. I could if I wanted to. Go here to the exchange, and for 305 dilithium, per piece, which would be 76,250 by the 250 that I need. I don't have anywhere near that much. I've got half of that. So technically I could buy enough for one key. See? Not gonna do it for me, because I'm only up 35 right now. I've got this giant balance of 50 here. That'll be used the next time I research something, using these marks and stuff. We use in your reputation queue here. You can select a project, and then you have like your Mako personal armor, your Mako personal shield, and your personal weapon. Your personal weapon is a phaser battle rifle, which is kind of cool. Personal shield is just a shield, but come on, tooltip load. Yeah, he'll be back on the internet making fun of people in no time. Okay, so here's shield. It gives you root and knockback protection. Okay, a little bit of extra. Of course, it regenerates like a standard shield. It reduces all energy weapons to you. When you receive damage, you know, 5% chance of applying spectrum overload. Melee range stun, centered on me. If something like that ever happens, I have Spinonitis attack, and you see me fall like a sack of potatoes, don't come get me. Yes. That lid can be turned to lock on there too. Yeah, I'd be ready to crush back. But anyways, see here. So you know, there's your Mako stuff. The armor for Mako I haven't had a chance to try yet. But interestingly enough, once you unlock this armor, you end up with a customization for the armor as a wardrobe. Because your armor doesn't show up anymore as of season a hell of a long time ago. Do. Maybe the same thing with a Dyson. You know, heavy combat armor, reactive personal shield, and experimental protein beam weapon. Yeah, basically so many years. Okay, and then you know. They've got their universal proton particle stabilizer here, which, you know, power and engine settings nice, electric flow capacitor's nice, but improves the power transfer rate. It doesn't look like it actually endorses any specific view on like evolution. No, they're talking specifically about geology. They don't even care about evolution. See, what's my Iconian trait cooldown look like? Border cooldown, still 16 minutes. Yeah, we'll go ahead and end the stream like I said it was, guys, because reasons. Y'all have a good one. I know it's in the middle of saying stuff, but yeah. So, yeah, fleet stuff would be better, but I can't afford it right now, so I'm making do with what I've got. I'm doing the budget building and all budget builds, and yeah, that's the thing. And y'all have a good one. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. All right.